Can we go back, back to where we? Can we go back, back to where we started off?
Hey guys, how's it going? So I have a special episode this week on Pure Sessions with me, Lana. It is my 60th episode and I'm so excited. I know you guys are going to enjoy this special treat, so definitely stay tuned and tune in and, peace and love. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Happy Tuesday, it's Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday, everybody. So as you guys can see, I'm not alone on my little live. I brought back my mom for part 2 of our, whatever you call it. If you guys remember, she was on the show, Pure Sessions, 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
Longer than that.
I forgot, it might have been early 2020. But today, I'm here for a different reason. But before I go into what's happening here, would you like to say anything?
Hello to your audience. Hi. I'm Alana's mother, and the reason that I think I'm here today is that she's going to explain the products that she's involved in working with, and I kind of started, I don't want to say stealing, but using.
She did. She was stealing my product, as I mentioned before. So today, she finally got her kit.
That's why we're here, because she kicked me off of hers, so I had to order and become part of this wonderful program, which she's going to tell you all about.
So, before we go into what her package includes, I mentioned before that I joined this amazing company that's all natural, all vegan, wellness company, if you will, where we have facial product, we have skincare, hair care, and wellness, which we'll get into in a bit. But I wanted this one to be just focusing on my mom's product, because as you guys know, I did a reel last week and I kind of showed you guys my nightly routine, which was the different steps and stuff like that. So as she mentioned, she was stealing some of my product, but this is all her product. So what have you used so far in the product? Or in the line? There's 3 different lines for the facial, so we're just going to talk about the facial today. There's the Be Balanced, Be Gentle, and Refined. And for me, like I mentioned in the real video, I have very sensitive dry skin, so my product line is Be Gentle because, I flake and things like that. And my mom, she found out when she was using my product that she also has sensitive skin, so she kind of, gravitated towards the Be Gentle line, which is what this is. So, what products so far that you think have worked?
Well, what I found out was I was just using what she had, and I was like, oh, this feels good. But then I actually started reading the boxes in more detail, and I said, oh, you have more than one. The Be Balanced is sort of a lighter product, and the Be Gentle, especially with the moisturizer, and I have probably just a little bit more mature skin, I would say. So the fact that it had more moisture, I said, ooh, let me try this. So what happened, I started using the kind of like the whole routine under the Be Gentle. And so I have used the face wash, which I think is this one, for you guys to be able to see it, the Preemie cleanser. And so, do we have one of these we could show them?
Yes, we do. So the Be Gentle Preemie cleanser, this is the product that I use, that she uses, and it's for, like we said, dry and sensitive skin. So normally for me, before I started joining this company, I went from Neutrogena to Proactive to soap and water to, what's that other one? Cleanser? Clearasil. And none of them worked. But for this so far,
and many more than that.
Yeah, since I've been using
Check out our bathroom counter.
Since I've been using this for about a couple of weeks now, I have seen somewhat of progress. So this is what is in this product, which you get in this kit. So that's like step one. After you wet your face, but that's step one that we use in the process as well.
So when I just started saying, okay, I need to wash my face, right? So let me try her cleanser. So I used the cleanser. And in the beginning, she didn't have all these sitting out in the bathroom. So I was using what was there. So the next thing I used was the moisturizer. And that was this one. And we might have one for you guys too.
Yeah, so we have that. So in her kit, because the kit I have is a little bit more complex. I have kind of all three of the lines in the kit, but she just wanted to focus on just to be gentle. So I have some of the product here. So, all right. So first we'll do the steps as we go along. So first it's the creamy cleanser you use after you wash your face, wipe it, dab it, all that fun stuff. Then you use this on your face, your neck as well, and let that soak for a minute, dry. Then you go to the Be Gentle Nourishing Moisturizer right here. That's the second product you use. And they also give you in the kit, I brought one out just so you can see, like the little, scooper, dabber, whatever you want to call it, that you can use, and it has two different sides. Kind of like the scooper to pick it up and the balls, you can be like scrubbing in your face and stuff like that. And you get this one, you get another white one, and like a pretty rose gold one that kind of like spins, so like you're like massaging your own face as well. And this is what you use. But for me, I tend to like to use my hands. I don't really like to use the ball because I feel like your hands, you can get kind of all in it. Just for me, in my experience. So those are the first two steps, which is what she was using as well too. Like she said, I didn't have all the products out because I was still trying to figure out what was the how I wanted to do the routine. I started out just using the cleanser and nothing else, and then as time went on, I kind of went down the line with the different steps. It's really up to you. There's no one way to do it, but it really depends on what your goal is at the end of your wash.
And that's what I wanted to add, because I basically just started using the things she put out, and it was like every day or two she put out a different, like another product with it, and I'd be like, oh really, okay. So then I did these first two, and then there's the moisturizer, which basically kind of tops off everything, the cleanser, the moisturizer, which is this. And then there's an eye. Is that out here? There's an eye product.
The Eye Smooth that you can kind of put on under your eyes. It's going to be in this order, but it's a Nourishing Eye Cream and things like that. And I believe I should have that here. Yes.
And
morning and night. It doesn't have to be just, once a day.
And again, I don't know about you all, but again, I use the term gently, right? I have more mature skin, which means I'm older than you guys. But under the eye is always something that, I'm like, what can I do? And a lot of people use concealers, this and that. But during this whole COVID time and everybody's been in the house, and I just kind of getting back to who's wearing makeup, right? But
I'd be surprised.
I guess. Okay.
People still do stuff.
But I didn't, right? So now I'm like, but an under eye moisturizer, even if the reason I don't makeup because you put it on a mask, so it's just like, But the under eye moisturizer, I was like, oh, good, because it can just kind of plump your skin up and make it feel, good. And dark circles. I don't have lines. I have more dark circles. So I started using that. I was like, yay. And so those were the first three, I think, that I used. And I was like, this, and if I could just say this, what I said to Alana was, wow, everything smells so good, right? Like each thing smelled like amazing. So the senses are like, wow, you want to do it. But I also said, the packaging is so pretty.
It really is when you open it, especially when we get to the hydration booster. You'll see how pretty that
because
jar is.
These are boxes, right? But look at the gold and white, they make you feel pretty as you're putting them on.
Which is the whole goal, really, that you want to do at the end of the day. You know, steps,
Right.
baby steps. And speaking of, when you say that you don't have lines and things like that, in my mom's kit, and I think I have it in mine too, but I didn't know at the time, the Age Control Nectar Rewind, which you're supposed to put on
That's the one I got.
before you do the moisturizer in the routine. I haven't used that yet. I don't really think I need it. Not that, you know, but it's really up to you if you want to use it. It comes in this pretty little bowl.
I used it today. And I used it
like
today.
A pump.
It's like I said, Alana. I feel it like my skin just soaked it up. Like that's how you realize like you really needed it and didn't know it. Like you know, a lot of us have heard of collagen. We're drinking collagen water. We're doing whatever because you need that collagen to plump up. I put this on and it felt like, oh, my skin was saying thank you. Thank
so
you.
it's up to you if you guys want to use it. A little pump.
But look how pretty that looks.
It's very pretty. All the product here is really pretty. All of it's really pretty. But in between this and this, we have which is this right here in the box.
Right.
But it's the Skin Essence Refining Water Treatment.
Revitalizer, right? Is that the revitalizer?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, refining water treatment that you put on. I haven't used this yet either.
I used that today.
Oh, okay,
too.
so she used it.
She's like,
so these two I haven't used yet.
She's like,
so she has
your
more
kit
experience
came,
on that.
so could you stop using my products? So, you know.
And how did you feel with this?
I loved it. So I put these two on today. And again, it just like, you know.
And it smells good. I just opened it. It smells really good.
Your skin soaks it up and you just feel like your skin looks healthy. So that's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. And then now I will use that going forward. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you recommend for somebody who doesn't have, I don't want to say wrinkles like bad, but just, you know, the aging now? I guess, I know it's prevented, but I know certain things on your skin, you don't really need it.
Right. So I would say the revitalizing, because all that is like, sometimes stores way ago used to call it an astringent, or you get the ones where they spray.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, so I figured this one was. It looks like you just, what is it, pour it out?
Yeah. You pour it out and you put it on. But it does, see, and here's the reality, you know, when you're trying to get up and go somewhere, or it's a morning routine, you may not use 5 products, you know. You'll just use the things that get you ready for a regular day. So those first 3 would get you ready for a regular day. But if you apply one of the extra moisturizers, which takes no time, under the 3 things you're putting on, you look and feel great, and it's helping your skin to stay kind of plump and fluffy and moisturized. So if you're going somewhere and you're planning, because you're going to get dressed later, you have an event, you may say that I'm going to do the whole line. Now I did the whole line this morning. It was really quick. It wasn't, you know, once you know it in your head which ones you're doing, it goes like that. So the smell of the products are just great. You feel special after you've put them on. You feel special because you feel, I don't want to say feminine in a way that, you know, like, you know, some little girly flower, but I mean, you feel feminine, like, confident. You walk out, your skin looks good, you smell good, and it's a joy looking at the tops of everything, putting them on. You feel like I'm golden, $1 million. So that's my perspective on everything. I know that there's a couple of more, 1 or 2 more products. Alana had to step away, but there's one thing that I did use also that's over there, and I know she has it. As you can see, I've kind of gone natural for this period of time, and I haven't come out of it yet. You know, once we start going to the hairdresser, I started doing natural stuff and, you know, braiding and just letting it be. So this is what you're seeing. And there was a product that she had. Do you have the spray, the hairspray?
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. My foot fell asleep. I had to handle that. So this is what she uses. I haven't used this yet, so she has more experience with that.
Yes, it's a glossy shine mist for luminosity, shine, and hair brilliance. So I've just been spraying this on my hair. It smells so great. And then all through the day, your hair, somebody is near you and like, oh, your hair smells so good.
I actually did use a teeny bit after I got my hair done, but I haven't used it as much as you have.
Right. And this is great. I mean, I'm talking spray
and you used some today. How did it feel?
You
used some today. How did it feel?
Oh, great. This is it. I mean, what it did was soften. It softened it, and I've used it before today, but like if it's a damp day outside, it keeps it from
poofing up.
Right.
Which is hard to find.
Right. And there's no, like, you don't feel any wetness or water. So it goes in, but it disappears, right? And it smells good, and it's like your hair is coated, but there's nothing. You feel no sticky, thick, nothing. So it's great.
That's great.
Can
and everything here is gluten-free and vegan. Everything. So that's why I really do like this company, because everything is wellness and gluten-free as well, too. And vegan, which is awesome as well, too.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that was the real reason that I started trying it. Because the ingredients are all natural. And I said, well, instead of, we know the names Avon, Mary Kay. Maybe you guys don't do Avon, but Mary Kay. A lot of products, and we've all spent tons of money on lots of product. I mean, we still have lots of product that you just, we've all used. I have not ever used a vegan or natural product, but I said, how can it hurt?
And they're animal friendly. Yeah, free.
Animal cruelty free.
Yeah, it's
so
amazing.
If you're putting that on your skin, so I'm excited about, the getting good results. So I've been using it now for almost 2 weeks.
Probably
yours.
The same amount I've been using it, which is probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But in between, I meant to mention this earlier, in between the cleansing, after you use the cleanser, you can use the cleanser and then this second product and the moisturizer, or you can just do the moisturizer and this. It doesn't have to be in order. This didn't come in your kit, I don't think. It's the hydration booster.
But I used that when you had it out before I had any of this.
Yes. Like I said, she's been using most of everything.
Right.
But it's so pretty.
That same plump feeling of moisture.
Yeah, you just take a few out. Usually they recommend 3 to 4 little pumps. And you go here, and on your neck and things like that. And I've used it actually ever since I got all my product. And I've seen a little bit. Everything up here kind of smoothing out. So
I've used a product, that we have seen commercials and know in the store. I think it's called Neutrogena Boost.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I got the girl from, the famous actress who does it. I can't think of her name. But anyway, Neutrogena Boost, and she's going how it's like plump. That didn't do anything for me at
Neutrogena.
No.
Oh, okay. And it's tricky trying to find the right skincare product.
And you've heard of hyaluronic acid, maybe all of you, about makeup and what's really good for your skin. So I was reading, and these things all have. That's their intent, to do those same things. And this one actually has a little bit. It's a serum. So a serum goes in, and your skin just soaks it up and gives you what you need.
And also what I use, and I showed you guys this in the reel I did, it's the Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream. Now I know this one didn't come in your kit.
Yeah, I need to use
There's
that.
different...
No, I don't have that though.
There's different levels and different packages you can get. My mom just got just the strictly facial Be Gentle product.
Which was the 4, excuse me. Was that the 4 or the 5?
These 5 right here.
This was what came in mine today.
Yeah, all these 5. Which is this, the cleanser, the Age Nectar Rewind, the refining water treatment, the eye cream, and the moisturizer. So those 5 came in there. There's different package you can get if you want to be gentle line, if you want to be balanced or the refined, different skin types. You know, if you have like regular skin, you know, not dry, flaky skin, oily skin, which I seem to have all of them. Combination is just annoying. But yeah, so I have the Night Haven that I use at the end of my little routine. And you also do get one of the little balls with it as well too. And I'll just show you guys. So when you open it, it has that, and then it has the little, and it has like that. And it does smell really good. All of them smell so good.
They all smell so amazing.
It's so good. And you just do a little bit on your cheek. I do mine on my cheek, my forehead, and and my what is that fancy word? 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲.
Oh, 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲.
That, yeah, lower neck as I call it. So that as well too that you can use as well too. So basically what we're showing you
and look how pretty that is.
I know, they're
it's all so
rose
nice.
gold. So everything that you see here, I'm not counting this.
Because you have
For these,
the
is
package
everything
that
that's
you
in
have
here.
has like, you have all the products. Right?
Yeah, I have a different package level, but everything you see right here out is all 5 of these things. Here, 2 that you get, as well as whatever package level you get, you will get the little samples as well too. Little package you can give to your friends and family, things like that. So it's cute. It's really cute. And last but not least, 'cause I almost forgot about it. Also, we also have, like I mentioned, the wellness, which I got in my kit. I know you didn't get that in yours, but we have the wellness. So this one is.
But once again, I've tried it, right? I stole hers and tried it.
Yeah, this one is the energy boost for body and mind. We have 2 other ones, but we didn't bring them over because we haven't tried them yet. So this is how it looks. Energy boost for body and mind, a little packet. And my mom has used it in what juice you use it in?
Water.
In water, and she's had twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you like it? Do you recommend it? Do you think, they have different levels too where you can take it, 12 ounces, 8 ounces, if you want it light or strong or whatever.
Well, I'm always trying to drink things for energy and electrolytes and all of that. Even the collagen water. So when I saw that, it was easy because it's in a travel.
Yeah.
And so one packet, and I use, just like a regular, the small bottle of water that you just pick up anywhere, that 16 ounce, but you only need 8 to 12. You can use 8 if you want it stronger, up to 12. I used a higher number of water, and I put it in and shake it, you can go. And that's it. So I've done it in the mornings, and I did notice a difference because, you get, and everything that's in it is natural. And I did feel like I wasn't sluggish, That's good. I've drank less coffee because usually there's...
That's news to me.
I know this. It's 2 in the morning. Don't tell anybody. And then usually later in the day, there's another coffee and everything. And, with sometimes a shot of espresso, if you go in Starbucks, whatever. But I did notice, I didn't drink the afternoon coffees. I guess I didn't feel
that day.
Right. I guess I didn't feel that I was like, I need coffee, So I'm going to keep on with that, if I'll maybe I have to buy that from you, some of those products from you.
We also have the collagen as well, too. We didn't bring it, like I said, we haven't used it yet. 2 containers, maybe one, maybe a little bit bigger than this one, and then the smaller one. And one is for your greens, like spinach and all that other stuff. And the other one was
prebiotic
powder and things like that. And I think this flavor here is natural berry blast.
Right, so it's got cherry flavor.
Yeah, cherry flavor. The greens are the green, and I think the probiotic was like a strawberry or raspberry or something like that, if I remember correctly. So at least you get flavors, because I know with certain powders it kind of just is like normal. So at least you liked it. So yes. I haven't tried the wellness yet, and it's vegan. That's the thing.
And I've always been using the collagen water. I mean, Jennifer Aniston she was advertising.
I remember.
Right. And it's in a bottle. So I'm always trying to do that anyway. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, great. It's you don't need to. It was so convenient because if you don't get it in the morning before you leave, you drop it in your bag. You can always buy a bottle of water, pour it in, and you still get it. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I like it so far.
And also, you've used some of the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲 that I have, the scrub, right, and the moisturizer. In the beginning, when we didn't know which line we wanted to do.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Right, because I started just using whatever you had there.
Same
right.
here, but I kind of gravitated towards the Be Gentle. So do you remember how the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲 made you feel, the scrub? Because that one's for more of like, not harsher skin or light skin, but I think it's more what?
Well, I think one was for normal to oily.
Yeah.
And the other one was what, dry to,
yeah.
What was the language on there?
This one, actually, I meant to say, this Night Haven is also for all skin types. So it's not just for the Be Gentle sensitive.
Right.
As well.
And the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲 was the moisturizer on the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲.
This one is dry sensitive skin. Yeah.
Right.
So that one must have been normal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So on the other one, the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲, it said light moisturizer, like for your facial moisturizer.
Yeah.
Whereas the Be Gentle said nourishing moisturizer with moisture boosting hyaluronic acid and plant stem cells. So my skin is dry, so I needed like I said, it was soaking it up when I was putting things. I felt like oh, it was saying thank you.
And I've actually used the eye cream day and night, and I think I've seen a little bit. It kind of tightens-ish up here. I don't think I need it just too much. Still. I don't know. I don't know if I need it too much now, but I do kind of like, this is kind of the first thing I pick up. But I definitely love the serum. Yeah. Definitely love the serum.
And it feels amazing.
Yeah.
Soothe and smooth when you put it on.
Yeah. But also in the kit or the package that I have also the 𝗣𝘂𝗿𝗲 line and the refined line, as well as the hair care product as well too. There's shampoos, there's leave-in conditioners, there's the glossy shiny mist. There's also, for those who have split ends at the bottom, there's like a creamer cleanser for that at the end that you use at the end, and you just rake your fingers through.
Can the hair be dry for that, or it has to be wet?
Wet.
Okay.
Yeah, my business partner Val, she and I did a real live when she was just doing her hair care product, and we went through all the steps. And she likes it. She says she feels like her hair is not like dry, but it just feels lighter and healthier. After you haven't had your hair done in a while, and then you get it washed, and it just feels like clean and free and things like that. As well, because we both have kinky hair, curly hair when it gets wet. So I also will say, for people who have like kinky hair, curly hair, whatever you want to call it, there is a product for everybody. It's not just for those who just have straight hair or dry hair. And I was telling Val, I'd go to the hairdresser to get my hair done. I don't do mine on my own because it's a lot of work. It's done now because it got done, but
very thick.
Right, it's very thick, and it gets tangled and things like that, and I just think I don't have the patience to do it. So for those of you who have the time and do it on your own, I definitely would recommend looking into the hair care product, because there's something for everybody, which is good, because like I said, for me, my mom and other people I know, trying to find hair care product for our type of hair has been so exhausting, because there's not a lot out there. It's not really a kinky product, but it has the shampoo, the split ends, the cleanser, it has the mist, as well as, I didn't bring it down, I should have, I have it upstairs. It's like a massaging cleanser for your scalp in between at the end, so it's settling, things like that. So it's a lot of different stuff that you can get, and I think it's cool that they kind of have different lines for your type of hair, skin, whatever you want to call it.
I do know a lot of people bring their own products to the hairdresser.
Yeah, which I've seen. Yeah.
They bring their own shampoo.
What they want.
Right.
Yeah.
And a spray. I've seen it with the spray. She has the hairdresser spray it with this something similar before she blow dries it.
So people have their things.
And I asked what that was for, and they said so that when you go out, it doesn't frizz.
Yes.
But she brings her own product, and the hairdresser uses.
Yeah. At the beginning, they're like, wait, why are you doing that? But after a while, it's like, you got to use what works. What works for you and stuff like that. I am excited to try the wellness. I haven't tried it yet, but I definitely will want to try it as well, too.
And we can buy, that's what I think I'm going to end up doing. I have this kit, but I'm going to buy the individual things that I still want from you. Mm-hmm. Because you can sell the products individually, so you can also buy any one thing.
Yeah, and we also have, speaking of that, when you said the sale, Black Friday is next week, which is so weird to say. So we do have a flash Black Friday sale going on, 3 different products, Christmas bundle, if you will, holiday package, if you will. So definitely DM me if you want more information on that. Direct message me
thank you.
for more information on that as well. But just so they can see.
Okay.
Not to put in front of you, sorry.
That's right. You want these in front?
Yeah. So this is everything that my mom has in the Be Gentle product.
Just a little 5-pack.
It's just little 5 things. But this is everything when it's out. So let's see, we can move this back over.
This was just so you could see what they look like when you take them out.
So she has this. I don't know if you can see it. Put it here. This. The eye cream. Oops. The eye cream and the moisturizer. So these 5 little items.
Right, that's what's in the boxes.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't bring everything. I did a live in the beginning when I first started working here of different products. And obviously I have a lot more products, but this is kind of what we've kind of fell in love with for now, as well as...
And the boosters.
Things like that.
Your little booster.
The little baby booster.
But it's amazing. You can see it. It's beautiful.
It really is. I feel like it does do a lot. And whenever I finish washing my face, it does feel a little cleaner, if you will. Feels, what's the word? I don't know. I can't think of the word.
Nourished?
Maybe, yeah, that's it. Nourished. Yeah. But yeah. But that's our little 2 cents on a Tuesday that we wanted to show and give you. So my mom finally got her package. She can use hers, and I can go back to just having all of mine. And as well as let them know what else you became part of.
What did I
More important.
Oh. Oh, right. So
now she has her own product and
became a market partner. Mm-hmm. So what that means is I too can share with my own, friends and group. And
definitely for the holidays too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can, I guess, sell them products if they want them. I'm looking forward to that, especially for the holidays, because I'm thinking I will buy them as gifts.
Yeah,
also.
That's great for gifts, especially these little cute little package bundles.
Look how pretty. Buy them as gifts.
And also, I meant to mention when you said gifts, we also have stuff for men as well too. Don't think we forgot about you guys.
Oh, that's right.
We
my
also
husband asked her, do they have things for men? Mm-hmm. We forget about them. Gifts for your family, the guys in your family, right? Mm-hmm. Manly type ones. Yes. Right. I think I'm going to do something like that. Since he asked about that, sure, why not?
Okay.
And so if you become a market partner, if people buy from you for gifts, then that's you're actually making money. You're making a sale because they're purchasing it from you for gifts for their family members. Yeah. So that would be great. Everything
here is really good for different types of skin, hair, and as well as want to be healthy, wellness as well too.
Show them the brochure that they can there's a brochure that you can give to a friend or somebody that tells you what everything is.
I don't have it near
Is it the big one or the small
it's over
one?
There, but I can show that at a later time.
Yeah, so you can know what they all are, and little samples. You give them out, they'll love it, and
each kit package, I should say, has little samples. These little samples, things like that. You can just try it out just to see if you like it.
Perfect for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for letting me share. So, skin of all ages, I guess.
That's the best way to put it.
That's
skin of all ages.
Skin of all ages and types.
Ages and types, as well as for hair as well, too.
So that means your mothers, your aunts,
grandparents,
right?
Grandparents, cousins.
Yes.
Things like that.
Absolutely. It works.
to make you feel your best self. That's really the goal at the end of the day, to make you feel the best self.
I keep using the word, I feel like I'm 12. I say, make you feel pretty. They're pretty, but that's what comes up because of how they look and how they make you feel and how they smell.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, guys, that's our little kit, our little product and everything here. Yes. So now you can finally she can finally use her product, and I can have mine back. Because it's getting low already. I'm like, I just got it 2 weeks ago. So,
Okay.
but yes, guys, that's it. But yeah, if you have any questions, definitely just DM me if you are interested in knowing more or want to see what else we have going on and things like that as well too. And it's still Tuesday, so yes. Have a great Tuesday. Thank you for joining. My mom's not really a social media buff, so she's like, this is new for me. So she's like, okay, don't put me on the camera too long. But I think she did a great job, right?
Thank you.
Yes. But yeah, guys, have a great night and do something today as Ginger the day before. And yeah, that's it.
It was a pleasure. Bye.